All right, Giving Tuesday is right around the corner, and if you're with a nonprofit, you know exactly what that means. A tidal wave of donation requests. But what if the real key to standing out isn't about being the loudest, but about asking for something totally different? I'm with the team here at Fundraise, and we're going to dig into how a cashless approach could make this your best Giving Tuesday yet.
You know the feeling, right? The Tuesday after Thanksgiving hits and bam, your inbox explodes. Your social media feed is just a wall of donation buttons. It's an amazing day for generosity for sure, but man, is it noisy? So, in the middle of all that, how do you make your mission actually break through?
Well, the answer might just be to go cashless. Now hold on, that doesn't mean no cash at all. It means shifting your focus from only asking for cash to asking with a ton more creativity. It's about building something that lasts way longer than a single 24-hour fundraising spike.
Just think about it for a second. When you ask for something different, you don't just cut through the noise. You go deeper. You start to diversify how you're supported, which makes your organization so much stronger. And, most importantly, you change the conversation from a one-time transaction to a real long-term relationship with your supporters.
So let's jump into our first strategy, building up your subscriber base. Instead of chasing those one-time gifts, what if this Giving Tuesday was all about getting people to sign up as monthly donors? That predictable, recurring revenue? Seriously, it's a total game changer.
So, here at Fundraise, we looked at the data. The average one-time gift comes in at around $128. And hey, that's a fantastic, generous donation. It helps you meet immediate needs. But let's compare that
To this, $656. That's the average annual value of a recurring gift. Just let that sink in. By simply changing the ask from a one-time thing to a monthly subscription, you can multiply a donor's financial impact by more than 5 times. It's huge.
So how do you actually do it? Well, this Giving Tuesday, make recurring giving the absolute star of the show. You could ask your current monthly donors to bump up their gift, even by just a few dollars. Or what about a referral program where your biggest fans can bring their friends into the community?
Okay, strategy number 2 is all about unlocking a massive, and I mean massive, hidden source of support, non-cash assets. We tend to focus on the cash people have, in their bank accounts, but that's just a tiny, tiny fraction of their actual wealth.
93%. Just wow. That is how much wealth in the US is held in things that aren't cash. We're talking stocks, property, investments. So when we only ask for cash, we're basically ignoring the vast majority of our donors' capacity to give.
So this Giving Tuesday, think about asking for donations of stock, or maybe encourage supporters who have donor-advised funds to make a pledge. You can even open the door to things like cryptocurrency. These types of gifts are almost always much, much larger than a typical cash donation.
All right, our third and final strategy today is all about people power. Your community's time, their voice, their network, these are some of the most valuable assets you have. So let's put them to work.
Giving Tuesday is the perfect time to launch a peer-to-peer campaign. It's simple, really. You find your most passionate supporters, you give them some easy-to-use tools and powerful stories, and then you empower them to bring their entire network along for the ride.
And hey, it doesn't have to be that complicated. A simple social media share can create this huge ripple effect. Partnering with a local coffee shop could introduce you to a whole new audience. Or you could use the day to recruit all the volunteers you're going to need for the next year.
So when you put all this together, you can see what we're getting at, right? A creative Giving Tuesday isn't just about a clever campaign for one day. It's a really strategic decision to build deeper, more meaningful relationships that are going to sustain your organization all year long. Now, everything we've covered here today, honestly, we're just scratching the surface. In our full article on the blog, we break down over 11 different creative strategies you can use, from partnering with businesses to even leveraging estate planning.
You are definitely going to want to check it out. Just click the link right there in the description to read the full article over on the Fundraise blog. It is absolutely packed with ideas you won't want to miss.
So let's end with this thought. Giving Tuesday is just one day, but a better world is forever. By thinking creatively this year, you're not just building a campaign, you're building a foundation that lasts. Thanks so much for watching.